Carmel A, Bulls A, Lakeside, and Laker on the girls' 200 free relay, and then Bulls, Cavalier Aquatic, and Swim Mac men's 200 freestyle relays over to the awards staging area. Thank you. Once again, we are looking for our awards recipients in the women's and men's 200 freestyle relays. If that is you, please make your way over to the award staging area at this time. Thank you. And one more reminder, we need a coaching representative from Carmel and Bulls over to the awards staging area. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fourth and final night of the 2023 Speedo Winter Junior Championships. A really great night to cap off what has been an incredibly fast Junior National Championships, both here and with our friends over in Chicago at the West Junior Nationals. A lot of fast swimming ahead and some hardware to hand out. But before we get to any of that, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that at this time you please rise, remove your caps, and turn your attention to our nation's flag for the playing of our national anthem. Well, tonight we've got distance freestyle, which will be kicking our night off in just a few minutes. The 1650, we've already had a large number of men's and women's heats this afternoon. We'll let you know where they rank as we go through the day. But before we get to any of the swimming this evening, The first thing that we will be doing on night number 4 is handing out some awards. Please welcome to the pool deck the awards ceremony for the women's 200 freestyle relays. Here are your top finishing teams. In a tie for third place with 130.98. First up, Laker Swim. Also finishing in third, also with a 130.98, Lakeside Swim Team. Your runners-up with a 129.95, the Bull School Sharks. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champions with a 129.39, Carmel Swim Club. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 finishing relays in the women's 200 freestyle relay. At this time, please welcome to the pool deck the awards ceremony for the men's 200 freestyle relay. Now recognizing your top 3 relays. Finishing in third with a 120.09, Swim Mac. In second place with a 119.88, Cavalier Aquatics. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champs with a 119.85, the Bull School Sharks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, medals handed out. We are just over 5 minutes away from our final night of competition. The 1650 will kick us off at 5 o'clock. And then the 200 backstroke, the 100 freestyle, 200 breaststroke, 200 butterfly, the 400 freestyle relays. We'll give out the hardware for all of those events tonight, as well as our individual and team awards. We are mere minutes away. Final night of the 2023 Speedo Winter Junior Championships.
Kate Douglas to grab gold at the World's. Armstrong, gold. rests with the silver. What a start.
Going to be a photo grind from last year's 5 to this year's 3. 154.54.
Wow.
But it will be Dare Rose with another super swim.
Fallon the bronze. The United States with the bronze.
And King gets the silver, yeah.
U.S. with a silver.
And Tori Husk has bronze.
I'm very proud. I'm very happy that I got on the podium.
And that is American record, as you called it, Rowdy. United States, the bronze.
The United States brings home silver.
The U.S. strikes gold.
Every single dude on that relay was brilliant.
Alexi gets the silver.
Cost of the silver medal going the way of the United States.
It's Fink who picks up the silver. The Americans get the silver. And Ledecky cruising away from the rest of the field. 6 in the 800 free.
The 15th time in an individual world championship event. Lydia Jacoby in lane 1 gets bronze.
Douglas, the long touch for the silver.
The silver medal goes to Murphy.
And they're going to the wall at the last touch.
What a heavyweight battle that was.
What a race.
Murphy to take gold.
Murphy!
I found something in me. I found another gear, and I was able to close pretty strong, and I'm so pleased.
They set the table for her, and it's another gold medal.
They were all great, each and every one of them.
Hey, we're still here. Don't count us out.
Back-to-back golds for the Americans to end this championship.
All right, it is time for our final night of competition. Please welcome to the pool deck the top-seeded heat of the women's 1650 freestyle. Introducing your milers in lane number 1, Virginia State Champ in the 800 and 1500 from Nova of Virginia, Claire Stolmacher. Lane 2, a finalist in the 500 and the Indiana State Champ in the 800, Carmel Swim Club's Lexi Ward. Lane 3 is a 3-time Middle Atlantic Senior Championship finalist from Greater Philadelphia Aquatic Club, Kylie McMurray. Your top seed in 4 is our 500 Freestyle and 400 IM champion this week from Carmel Swim Club, Kayla Hahn. In lane 5, a 3-time Virginia Senior Championships finalist from Nova of Virginia, Amanda Barnard. Lane 6 got bronze in the 1500 at the NCSA Summer Championships from North Carolina Aquatic Club, Daisy Collins. Lane 7, a silver medalist at the O'Connell USA Swimming Futures in the 1500 from Swim Atlanta, Emma Reiser. And in lane 8, a three-time Virginia Senior Championships finalist from Nova of Virginia, Kira Reed. These are your top 8 seeds in the women's 1650. "66 links of the pool freestyle." We did it a handful of times earlier today. Top time coming out of the afternoon sessions, owned by Kate Hurst of Scarlet Aquatics. She was a 16:08.25. A great time for her, and actually, if the seed times were to hold, which we know they won't, but if they were to hold, she would be your silver medalist. A lot of swimming to do to figure out who is going to win it, but we will keep a close eye on her splits as we go through this 1650. Kayla Hahn right out the gate in lane 4, leading the way, 55-17 for her. Hahn's best time is 16:05.75. One in the lead, Lexi Ward of Carmel Swim Club, the North Carolina Tar Heel commit for the class of 2025, right on her hip in lane 2. When Hahn went her best time, she was out pretty quick, 154.96. That's 16:05. She's out 2 seconds faster than that. That 16:05 actually came at last year's Winter Junior Championships. Hahn has only recorded 2 swims in the event since then. Going of 16:12 at the CSC Fall Frenzy back at the beginning of November. Kate Hurst at the 300-yard mark, which is coming up on this next scoreboard mark. She was a 252.95. So we'll check where that swim would have her. Hahn flipping at a 250.66 and a 252.33. So Kate Hurst sitting in third right now, actually quite comfortably ahead of lane 4, Kylie McMurray, the UGA commit from Greater Philadelphia Aquatic Club, in lane 3. Here's the 350 yards mark. A long way to go, but there's a lot of things you can think about while you're swimming. This is the 400-yard mark. Hahn was a 352.6 when she went her best. She's a 348.6, so she's about 4 seconds under best time pace. Ward a 351.36. And that puts her only 0.2 of a second ahead of the representation of Kate Hurst. Imagine it like Mario Kart, where you've got a ghost rider that you're racing against. That's what Ward is racing against right now there in lane 2. If you had Mario Kart mentions on your bingo card, you win. That's the 500-yard mark, 4:47.06 for Hahn. She continues to be about 4 seconds ahead of best time pace, 4:50.75. Kate Hurst now actually ahead of Lexi Ward's pace. Hurst, the 18-year-old from Scarlet Aquatics. Ward's best time, 16:33.95. Actually seated with a 16:38.37. The best time came at the Indiana Age Group State Championships back in March of 2021. So outside of the qualification window. Continuing to be well under her best time pace. Hahn at a 5:45 at the 600 mark. Splitting 29 threes. Last year when she went her best time, she was holding about 29.2 to 29.3 all the way through kind of the middle 1,000 yards. She's another 29.2, right on pace there. Ward at a 6:19.73. This is the 700-yard mark. Hahn's got quite the lead, continues to be a model of consistency. 29.26, another 29.2, a 29.8 for Lexi Ward in lane 2. At the 700-meter mark, Ward now just over a second and a half behind the pace of Kate Hurst. And this is the oddity of distance swimming. Sometimes you're racing someone you don't even know you're racing. Hahn 16:05.75 best time. When she swam it, she was 14. That put her 10th all time in the 13-14 NAG rankings. Right behind an Olympian named Katie Grimes. So Hahn in good company with her speed. If you're gonna crack the top 20 all-time performers in the 15-16 age group rankings, you've got to be under 16 minutes, and right now she is on pace to do exactly that. So we are past the halfway mark now. Hahn at an 8:11.7, slowing down just a little bit comparative to her best time splits, but still very strong right now. 29.1 for her. We'll check that time at the 1,000-yard mark. Hahn slowing ever so slightly there, 29.4. If you're being nitpicky, 0.3 of a second. Somehow a dramatic amount of slowing down. But Kayla Hahn really has no reason to worry. Hahn looking for her third gold medal of these junior championships. 500 freestyle champ and 400 IM champ. She's had a gold on each night, including in that night number 1 with that 800 freestyle relay. This would be her third individual gold. She's a 940.0 at the 1,000-meter mark. Ward a 948.69, and that's now about 3.5 seconds behind the pace of Kate Hurst. Right now, Hurst looking pretty good to find her way to the podium for sure. Potentially even earn a silver medal from about 2:45 this afternoon. Or rather 3:45, excuse me. Two-thirds of the way through this top-seeded heat. 10:38.7 at the 1,100-yard mark. Into the final stretch we go. 550 yards left to swim for these distance ladies. Hahn at a 29.5. Ward at a 29.9. Hahn with 450 yards to go. 11:37 at the 1,200. Very close to that sub-16-minute pace is Kayla Hahn, but she's going to need to accelerate slightly here. If she can still hold 29.4 to 29.5, she could certainly find her way to a sub-16 in the 29.52. It is a good first step toward that goal. Hahn has accelerated just a little bit, 29.3. Lexi Ward at a 30.2. 12:49.17 at the 1,300-yard mark. And Kate Hurst, if you can hear my voice, time to get your jacket ready. You're going to be finding your way to the podium. Kayla Hahn, 15 years, on her way to a Winter Juniors title here. 250 yards to go for Hahn there in lane number 4. And now the same for Lexi Ward of Carmel in lane 2. Got an interesting little battle brewing for third in the heat. Reiser's got the lead, and she's been consistently outsplitting McMurray. She's got about a 2-second lead on McMurray for third in this heat right now. Kayla Hahn just continues to motor toward another gold. 14:34:37, right on 16-minute pace right now. Genuinely about as close as you can get. It'll be interesting to see how much she has left to finish with. Lexi Ward, 14:49:72. That's about 7 seconds behind Kate Hurst's time from earlier today. 100 yards now for Kayla Hahn of Carmel Swim Club, on her way to another gold in the women's 1650. $75 yards now for Hahn as well. And one of the greatest sounds you can hear if you're a distance swimmer. The bell's ringing. You got 50 yards to go. Kayla Hahn. Right now, a tiny bit over 16-minute pace. Can she finish strong and get under that 16-minute mark? It's going to be a close finish for that time, but nowhere close is anyone to Hahn's dominance. 16:00:74 for Kayla Hahn. She drops just over 5 seconds. 5 seconds and 1/100 to be precise. Lexi Ward will touch in second in the heat at a 16:17:93. A huge improvement for Lexi Ward, going a best time by 16 seconds. And her first time under that mark in over 2 years. Kate Hurst will finish in second at that 16:08:25 she swam earlier. Unofficially, Lexi Ward will finish in third. We'll get the full results to you in just a moment. Come on, Columbus, a big round of applause for all of our 1650 women. Kayla Hahn, Kate Hurst, and Lexi Ward to the award staging area, please. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the award ceremony for the women's 1650 freestyle. Your top three finishers in the 1650. In third, with a 16-17-93 from Carmel Swim Club, Lexi Ward. In second place, with a 16-08-25 from Scarlet Aquatics, Kate Hurst. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 16-00-74 from Carmel Swim Club, Kayla Hahn. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the top-seeded final of the men's 1650. Introducing your top 8 swimming in lane number 1, Georgia state champion in the 200 butterfly from Swim Atlanta, Tyler Hefner. Lane 2, USA Swimming Futures champion in the 1500 from Naval Academy Aquatic Club, Luke Corey. Lane 3, a finalist this week in the 500 from New Wave Swim Team, Matthew Marsteiner. In lane 4, Summer Junior Nationalist, silver medalist in the 800 from Nova of Virginia, is Nathan Zoboda. Lane 5, bronze in the 1500 at the U.S. Open last week. Silver in the 500 this week. Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Luke Whitlock. Lane 6, fourth in this event a year ago from Swim Mac, Freddie Klein. Lane 7, a two-time top 5 finisher at the Summer Junior Nats from Shaman Aquatic Club, William Mulgrew. And lane 8, a bronze in the 400 IM at Southeastern Long Course Champs from Manchester Mako Swim Team, Isaac Lee. These are the top 8 qualifiers in the men's 1650. Need coaching representatives from Ohio State University, Scarlet Aquatics, and Laker Swim over to the admin table, please. Thank you. All right, men's 1650, more of the same. We swam that earlier this afternoon. 15-15-41 was Ian Platt Mills' time. The man dropped almost 20 seconds in his 1650. The 16-year-old from North Carolina Aquatic Club was the top time from the afternoon. Similar to Kate Hurst. We'll see how he stacks up as we go. "100 yards in, it's Luke Whitlock in the lead. Whitlock silver in the 500 freestyle earlier this week. He is stretching a taper and making the most of the Florida commit. He'll be a freshman Gator next fall. Bronze at the U.S. Open. Keep in mind, there's some mega names, including the American record holder Bobby Fink swimming against him last week. Whitlock continues to lead. Zabota in third, Klein in second. Well, in the far too early to tell ranks right now, it looks like it might be Whitlock and Klein. They're going to duke it out. We'll see how things shake out. 143.71, 143.77. Platts Mills was a 147, so just a little bit on the outside looking in for the afternoon swim. Freddie Klein getting a thumbs up from his coach, telling him he's right on where he needs to be. Luke Whitlock right where he needs to be, about a tenth of a second ahead of Klein and the duo, about a half of a second ahead of the rest of the field here. .300 yards down, 1,350 yards to go. They're probably not doing the math like that in the water, but we'll do it like that out of the water. We're not racing the mile right now. Whitlock and Klein, mano a mano right now. 350 yards into this 1650 top seeded heat. .400-yard mark. These guys are looking like they may be going somewhere in the mid 425 on the 500 yards heading out. That's pretty substantial. Their best times, Luke Whitlock's a 14:55.52. Freddie Klein's a 15:08.04. That is their seed times. Whitlock differentiating just slightly from Klein, about 0.2 of a second on each 50. The next time they hit that touchpad will be the 500-yard mark. But it just seems like Luke Whitlock may have accelerated just slightly. We'll see if Klein responds here. Whitlock a 4:24.94 on his opening 500 yards. Let's put that in context. Had he swum that in prelims back on Thursday, that would have made it into the B final. Instead, he's doing that to open his 1650. And he's also about 2.5 seconds up on his lifetime best of 14:55. Klein splitting a 27.0. Klein is about 4 seconds up on his lifetime best. Third place right now, a duel between Marsteiner and Zabota in lanes 3 and 4. Marsteiner's best of 15:02.90 came at last year's junior championships. Zabota's came at the NCSA Spring Championships. Luke Whitlock has been building toward this medal, that bronze at the U.S. Open, a silver in the 500, trying to cap it off with a gold in the 1650, collecting the distance infinity stones. Freddie Klein continues to sit in second right now, but that lead for Whitlock is growing ever so slightly. .700 yards in, continues to be about 3 to 4 seconds under best time. Freddie trailing just slightly. And Freddie Klein better be careful, because lane 4, Nathan Zabota, is slowly starting to reel him in. We are almost to the halfway mark. The battle for first place is becoming less of a battle. The battle for second place is beginning to heat up. Freddie Klein's got some work to do if he's going to hold off Zabota and Marsteiner. Don't count out lane 7, William Mulgrew either. Mulgrew, the Harvard commit, is likely doing the math and calculating the best time to make his move. While we're at it, we might as well reintroduce Luke Corey into the mix. Another Florida Gator in the water. Whitlock and Corey will be teammates come next fall. .900 yards down, 750 to go. Whitlock's lead continues to grow. Klein's lead over Zabota has all but disappeared. Marsteiner also starting to see the opportunity. Trying not to let Zabota get away from him. 3 guys right behind Matt Marsteiner, who's in lane 3. He's got to worry about them as well as trying to chase down Zabota and Klein. This is the 1,000-yard mark for Luke Whitlock. When he was going to best time, he was an 8:59.5 at this point. He's an 8:56.1, so he's 3.5 seconds up on his PR pace. Zabota 9:02.66. He's right where he wants to be as well. Zabota's got some crazy closing speed in his 1650. Do not count him out. .27.3 for Whitlock, 27.3 for Zabota. Would Zabota win his best time? This is where he kicked it into another gear. Was this next 50? 26s all of a sudden out of nowhere when he win his best. Does he have that in the tank this evening? Whitlock 27.2 as he hits 500 yards to go. Zabota 6.5 seconds behind, but being outsplit now. If he's going to make the move, he's going to need to do it soon. 500 yards may sound like a lot, but to these guys, it's just an appetizer. Freddie Klein has stabilized. He's sitting in third right now. Breathing to his right. And when he heads back down to the turn side of the pool, he keeps a close eye on Kyle Hefner of Swim Atlanta and Matthew Marsteiner of New Wave in lanes 1 and 3. They'd both love to make the pass to find themselves on that podium. Whitlock's getting faster and faster right now. 27.3. Zabota at 27.6, and exactly 7.5 seconds separate the two. This turn means 300 yards to go for Luke Whitlock. Continues to be 4 seconds ahead of best time. Pace 14:55.52 is his best time. Freddie Klein hanging around with Zabota. Actually, seems like he's made up just a little bit of ground here. Klein is indeed making up ground. He's closing 0.3 of a second at a time, and at this pace, he can indeed track down Zabota, who's fading slightly. A great race shaping up for second place. And can Klein reel him in? Whitlock is well on his way to a gold medal. 13:02.43. He's got 200 yards to go. 27.6, 27.4, another 0.2 of a second off of that lead. It's 2 seconds flat. And if you're supporting Zabota or Klein, now's the time. Those legs are absolutely on fire. This is where you got to make a decision on how badly you want it. This is an incredibly grueling, long race. Whitlock still very much in the driver's seat on the way to a best time. Zabota has responded. 27.3 to Klein's 27.4. 100 yards remains for Luke Whitlock, the 17-year-old from Fishers area. And if he can get down to 14.50, he could crack the top 30. Age group rankings 17, 18, 16, 50s. Zabota and Klein still separated by about 2 seconds. Whitlock's got the bell. He's on his way to a huge win. More bells ringing all around. 4th place, quite the race. Mulgrew now owner of the 4th spot. Zabota will hold on for 2nd. Whitlock's going to go a monster best time, 14:50.37. That makes him the 33rd fastest 17, 18-year-old in American history. Zabota 14:59.50 and Klein a 15:02.12. Klein drops just shy of 6 seconds off of his best time to finish in 3rd. And that wraps up the 1650. A big round of applause for our distance swimmers, ladies and gentlemen. Klein, Zabota, and Whitlock to the award staging area, please. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the awards podium the awards ceremony for the men's 1650. Here are your top three finishers in the men's 1650. In third place with a 15:02.12 from SwimMac, Freddie Klein. In second place with a 14:59.50 from Nova of Virginia, Nathan Sabota. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 14:50.37 from Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Luke Whitlock. All right, we are in for a change of pace. Heading from the 1650s on deck, staging for the 200 backstroke. Women's 200 backstroke meet record of 1:48.32 set last year by Bella Sims of the Sandpipers of Nevada. As we have done all week, we'll do the CBA, and then we will hand out the hardware. Don't forget, coaches and swimmers, a 15-minute break before the 400 freestyle relays this evening. This is the bonus final for the women's 200 backstroke. All right, women's 200 backstroke C finalists. Sammy Radzuski of Raleigh Swimming in 1. Kate Hodem of Nova, Virginia in 2. Hayden Penny of Weisbart Aquatics in 3. Virginia Hines of All-Star Aquatics in 4. Maya Schweikert of Mason Manta Rays in 5. Emily Brown, Dublin Community in 6. Taylor Klein of Swim Mac in 7. And Katie Bueller of Mecklenburg Swim is in lane 8. Emily Brown of Dublin Community has the lead after 50 yards, 26.94 for her. She is in lane 6. Her best time, a 1:56.08. She is about 0.3 of a second ahead of that best time pace right out the gate. Taylor Klein may have had some issues with the starting wedge, but she's not having issues with the race right now. She's in second at the 100-yard mark. Out in a 56.57 is Klein. Her best came this morning, a 1:58.05. The 15-year-old from Swim Mac finds herself in a battle right now in the bonus final. Final time to the touch pads, and it's still Brown in the lead. She's at a 1:26.3, about 0.6 of a second ahead of best time pace. 1:56.0 is Brown's best time. She is battling with lane number 4, Virginia Hines of All-Star Aquatics, 2 15-year-olds. Duking it out right now here in the bonus final. Here comes Hayden Penny of Weisbart Aquatics in lane 3 as well. What a fight this has been. But from start to finish, Emily Brown is going to lead it and win it. 1:55.92, dipping under 1:56 for the first time in her career. Winning the bonus final, Hines in second on a 1:55.95 by 300. And Hayden Penny charges to a best 1:56.17, dropping about 0.8 of a second off of her PR. This is the consolation final for the women's 200 backstroke. Here are your B finalists. Lucero Mejia Arce of Bull School Sharks in lane 1. Emily Hamill of Germantown Academy in lane 2. Ellie Clark of Carmel Swim Club in 3. Emily Thompson of Greater Somerset in 4. Casey Brager, Lakeside in 5. Quinn White of Shaman Aquatic Club in 6. Lauren Bernardo, Swim Mac in 7. And Alexa Connor of the Suburban Seahawks is in lane 8. The leads in 1. Mejia Arce of Bull School Sharks with the lead after 50 yards. Arce a 1:57.07. The stretch from top to bottom in this B final is 0.4 of a second. Talk about your jam-packed speed. 1:56.76 was the fastest in the prelims. That was from Emily Thompson. Thompson's in second. Emily Hamill in the lead. And right now, if your first name is Emily, you're having a great evening. Emily Brown won the C final. Emily Hamill and Emily Thompson lead the B final. Will that still be the case when we wrap up at the end of this consolation heat? Emily Thompson might have found another gear, the 17-year-old from Greater Somerset. Going to turn 29.3. Her lead now is over Quinn White of Shaman Aquatic Club, the 16-year-old in lane 6. 1:25.58 for Thompson. She was a 1:56.76 this morning, but her best is a 1:56.21. She's way under that pace right now. Look at the speed she's turning on here in the consolation final of the 200 backstroke. Another Emily wins it, this time with a 1:55.01. What a huge swim for our B final, Emily Thompson. Second place goes to lane 8, Alexa Connor, a 1:55.60. Connor skipped 1:56 and just went straight to 1:55 for a new best time for her as well. Please welcome the finalists to the championship final of the women's 200 backstroke. Swimming in your A final in lane number 1, bronze in the 500, silver in the 200 freak from Gator Swim Club, Lily Nestig. Lane 2, USA Richmond Futures champion in the 200 backstroke from Jersey Aquatic Center, Sarah Rodriguez. Lane 3 got bronze in the 400 IM earlier this week from the Jersey Wahoos. That's Audrey Tarifa. Your top seed in lane 4, silver in the 100 butterfly and gold in the 100 backstroke from Lakeside Swim Team, Charlotte Crush. Lane 5 got bronze in the 100 fly, silver in the 100 back from Blair Regional YMCA, Leah Shackley. Lane 6 is World Junior Aquatics Championship silver medalist in the 200 IM from Lakeside Swim Team, Haley McDonald. Lane 7, a 2-time North Carolina 4A high school finalist from Swim Mac, that's Cayman Neal. And lane 8, a Summer Junior Nationals finalist in the 100 backstroke from the Memphis Thunder, Ruse Roding. This is the championship final of the women's 200 backstroke. Charlotte Crush set the NAG record in the 100 backstroke. That astonishing 49.5 we saw a few nights ago, leading off the 400 medley relay, trying to go 2 for 2 on the backstroke events this evening. She's out quick, 25.13. Shackley, out in a 25.34. McDonald, who's in lane number 6. Another 16-year-old, she's out fast as well, sitting in third after 50 yards. Crush's best time, 150.95, is the 13-14 NAG record. The 15-16 NAG record is owned by former world record holder Reagan Smith. It's a 148.30. Crush now passed at 52.42. Shackley takes the lead. Leah Shackley's best time, a 150.99. She was 153.46, cool, calm, and collected. In similar fashion, she's been bronze and silver so far, looking for gold, and she is absolutely flying Having a great swim is Leah Shackley right now. 150.99, her best time. She's ranked as the 20th fastest woman in 17-18 age group history. She's going to absolutely run away with this championship final. Look at the lead that Leah Shackley has. Under the flags, into the wall, 150.21. A huge swim and a huge win, jumping up to 13th all time in the NAG rankings for 17, 18-year-olds. Just ahead of Kennedy Noble now is your champ, Leah Shackley. Second place goes to Audrey Derivo, goes a 152.75. A best time for her by 7/10 of a second. At 152.75 climbs Derivo up to 6th all-time in the 13-14 NAG rankings, and Crush in third at a 153.68. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the award ceremony for the women's 200 backstroke. Here are your top three finishers in the women's 200 backstroke. Finishing in third place with a 152.75, representing the Jersey Wahoos, Audrey Derivo. In second place with a 152.67, representing Lakeside Swim Team, Charlotte Crush. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 150.21 from Blair Regional YMCA, Leah Shackley. Getting ready now for event number 28, the men's 200 backstroke, meet record of 139.62, set by Daniel Deal last year. Up first, the bonus final of the men's 200 backstroke. Swimming in your C final at 0 from Dynamo Swim Club, Luke Emerson. In lane 1 from Great Waves Aquatics, Chris Gorski. Lane 2 from Crimson Aquatics, Matvey Malinovsky. In lane 3 from West Michigan, Owen Stevens. 4 from Wahoo Aquatic Club, Charlie Green. 5 from Suburban Seahawks, Zach Oswald. In 6 from Indiana Swim Club, David Kovacs. 7 from Swim Atlanta, Cade Anderson. And in lane 8 from Bulls, Liam Carrington. Charlie Green's got the lead, 50.6 on his opening 100 yards. He was the best time this morning, 146.07. 146.94 is what it took to make it back into the C final this evening. Charlie Green looking very, very cool, calm, and collected. But he's going to need to do some work if he's going to hold off Zach Oswald and David Kovacs, as well as Cade Anderson. The Swim Atlanta 16-year-old in lane 7, splitting a 26.98. Fastest in the field is in lane 7. Final turn here in this very impressive C final. And look out for the Swim Atlanta 16-year-old. No, it is going to be Charlie Green hanging on with a very strong finish. 27.71, 145.84 for him, getting under 146 for the first time in his career. Oswald finishing in second with a 145.98. He too getting under 146 for the first time, and tying Malinovsky in lane 2, who also dips under 146 for the first time in his career. So a trio of 145s to kick us off in the men's 200 backstroke. This is the consolation final of the men's 200 backstroke. Seven of the 8 men in the water right now went a best time this morning. Cooper McDonald, the fastest amongst them, with a 144.89. Fastest best time in the field belongs to Drew Hitchcock. It's a 144.10. McDonald leads the way after 50 yards, 24.23, 24.42 for Mercer in second. Two 17-year-olds in the lead in the middle of the pool. McDonald of Dynamo out of Atlanta in lane 4, holding on to a slight edge. Watch out for lane 7, Jarrett Payne of the Mason Manta Rays. He's making some moves as well. Payne's now in third, 26-2. Mercer splits a 26-1. McDonald a 26-3. Everybody in the field within about 0.7 of a second of each other at the 100-yard mark. This is going to come down to a furious finish, and it might just be who's got the underwaters and the legs down the final 50 yards of this consolation final. Landon Kaiser in lane 2 from Bulls is taking the lead. He looks like he may be building on that lead. He's trying to hold off Drew Hitchcock of Baylor in lane 3. Final turn. A really great race here in the consolation final. Hitchcock, Kaiser, who will get to the wall first? It's Kaiser. Kaiser gets under 144. dropping over almost a second and a half off his best time, which he went this morning. Hitchcock finishes in second, 144.04, best time for him. Third is Thomas Mercer. It was a 144.30. My goodness. So many 144s and new bests in this group. What a B final. At this time, please welcome to the pool deck the championship final in the men's 200 backstroke. I see you, Lakeside. Here we go. A finalist in the men's 200 backstroke. Lane 1, finalist in the 100 backstroke last night. Virginia state champion this event from Nova of Virginia, Crash Ackerley. Lane 2 got a silver in the 100 backstroke from Stingray Swim Team, Kyle Peck. Lane 3, a Summer Junior Nationals finalist in this event from New Wave Swim Team, James Binnison. Lane 4, bronze in the 200 IM, silver in the 400 IM from Gwinnett Aquatics, Baylor Stanton. Lane 5 making his third championship final appearance this week from Cavalier Aquatics, David King. Lane 6, a Florida 3A high school state champion in the 500 free and the 2 IM from area Tallahassee Aquatic Club, Ethan Egg. Lane 7, a finalist this week in the 200 free and 100 back from Greater Somerset County YMCA, Kenneth Barnacle. And lane 8 is your 100 backstroke champion from Lakeside Swim Team, Johnny Crush. This is the championship final of the men's 200 backstroke. Championship final, men's 200 backstroke. How many times already tonight have we seen somebody coming in with a bronze and a silver to their name, getting the first gold of their week? Well, that's the case for our top seed, Baylor Stanton, in lane number 4. He went a best time by 2.5 seconds this morning, going a 141.14. The 16-year-old climbed all the way up to third all-time in the NAG rankings, just behind some guy named Ryan Murphy. Baylor Stanton has had a week, but he's looking for gold to complete the trifecta. Right now, Stanton has the early lead, staying underwater a little bit longer than everybody else. As we head into the halfway point, Stanton flipping at a 49.25, King at a 49.61. David King was a 143.35 in the prelims, about 2 seconds back from Stanton's 141.1. But his best time is a 142.8, so expect for him to be able to fight down the stretch, maybe try and reel in Baylor Stanton. Stanton's best before this came back in March, so he's improved that dramatically over 9 months of time. Stanton's got a 0.6 of a second lead. The only sub 26 on the third 50 is his 25.85. Third is Kyle Peck of the Stingray swim team in lane number 2. He was silver in the 100 backstroke. Could he get another silver medal here? Baylor Stanton still underwater, it feels like. He's trying to run away with it down to the finish. Baylor Stanton will touch at a 141.24. David King, a 141.69, a best time for him. First time under 142. And Kyle Peck touches in third at a 142.71, a best time for him by 0.4 of a second. David King dropped over a second from his best. And Stanton just a 0.1 of a second off of his incredible best time, but finds that gold medal here in the championship final. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the awards ceremony for the men's 200 backstroke. Here are your top 3 finishers. Finishing in third with a 142.71 from Stingray Swim Team, Kyle Peck. Finishing in second place with a 141.69 from Cavalier Aquatics, David King. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 141.24 from Gwinnett Aquatics, Baylor Stanton. Our next event of the evening, event number 29, the women's 100 freestyle, meet record of 46.29, set by Abby Weitzel of Canyons Aquatic back in 2014, one of the oldest records in the junior national meet history. This is the bonus final of the women's 100 free. Swimming in your C final, lane 1, Maren McDade of Bulls. Lane 2, Innsworth's Lily Robertson. Lane 3, Wyckoff YMCA's Katie Loritz. Lane 4, Kennedy Dobson of Eastern Express. Lane 5, Joan Balzano of Eagle Aquatics. Lane 6, Laura Phillips of Cedar Grove. Lane 7, Bella Eck of Area Tallahassee. And Isabel Budnick of Condors in lane 8. The leads are in 1 and 2. Lane 2 is your leader, 23.76. Maren McDade in second. Only about 0.05 of a second back. A very tight race here. Looks like maybe an edge in lane 4. It is. It's Kennedy Dobson of Eastern Express with the heat win, 49.52. Getting under her morning swim by half a second. Eck with a 49.53 finishes in second. That's a 100th of a second improvement on her best. This is the consolation final of the women's 100 freestyle. In your B final, lane 1, Katie Christopherson, Swim Atlanta. Lane 2, Josie Connolly, Ole Swimming. Lane 3, Sarah Paisley Owen, Metro Atlanta Aquatic Club. 4, Sydney Arcella of Metro Area Lifetime. Lane 5, Nashville Aquatic Club's Maggie Petty. Lane 6, Anam Alashawera of Chelsea Piers. Lane 7, Elise Nardozzi of Team Pittsburgh. And Addison Reese of Lakers Swim is in lane 8. Alashawera, a 23.45 to lead us off. She's in the lead. Connolly in second. Petty in third. It's still tightly bunched as they hit that final wall. A slight edge may belong to Katie Christopherson in 1, Alashawera in 6. Final 5 yards, and it will be Alashawera's 49.03. Beating her morning swim by a half of a second to win our consolation final. Christopherson, a 49.47. finishing in second, and Reese, a 49.64, will finish in third. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the championship final of the women's 100 freestyle. Swimming in your championship final in lane 1, a finalist in the 100 backstroke from Bull School Sharks, Lila Higo. Lane 2, silver in the 50 freestyle from East Carolina Aquatics, Katie Bell Sides. Lane 3, Pennsylvania 2A high school state champ in the 100 and 200 free from Mount Pleasant Aquatic Club, Lily King. Lane 4 got bronze in the 100 backstroke, representing the TAC Titans, Jillian Crooks. Lane 5 got bronze in the 200 free from Lakers Swimming, Riley Arisman. Lane 6 of finalists in the 100 butterfly, representing Upper Dublin Aquatic Club, Annie Chia. Lane 7 is your 100 backstroke champion from Lakeside Swim Team, Charlotte Crush. And lane 8 got a bronze in the 50 freestyle from Irish Aquatics, Lily Christensen. This is the championship final of the women's 100 freestyle. Top seed Jillian Crooks, a 48.50 this morning, 0.03 of a second off of her lifetime best time of 48.47. She swam back at the Speedo sectionals in Cary. She is out to an early lead, it looks like, taking on Charlotte Crush, who's in lane 7. Crush in second, out in a 22.91. Crooks out in a 22.62. Talk about some front side speed. Ayersman in third at 23.11. Ayersman went a best time by exactly a second this morning, 48.62. Everybody looking up at Jillian Crooks. She is well on her way to a gold, 47.30. What a swim from Jillian Crooks. Wow. The swimflation continues as Jillian Crooks, the Tennessee commit, 17-year-old, just climbed ahead of Tori Husk for the 6th fastest woman in NAG history in this event. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the award ceremony for the women's 100 freestyle. Your top 3 finishers. Finishing in third with a 48.32, representing Lakers Swim, Riley Ayersman. In second place with a 47.86 from Lakeside Swim Team, Charlotte Crush. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champ with a 47.30 from the TAC Titans, Jillian Crooks. All 3 of those ladies, 3 different age groups, all 3 of them ranked in the top 6 in age group history for their respective age groups, all on one podium at one time. What a performance. Next event of the evening, event number 30, the men's 100 freestyle meet record in this event, a 41-23, owned by Ryan Hoffer of Scottsdale Aquatics, set back in 2015. This is the bonus final for the men's 100 freestyle. George Gonzalez in 1, Alex Teesing of Lakeside in 2, Brandon Fleck of Germantown in 3, Kenneth Barnacle, Greater Somerset in 4, Marvin Johnson of McCauley in 5, Max Plumley of University of Cincinnati in 6, Owen Eck of Area Tallahassee in 7, and Benton Grutter of McCauley in lane 8. 50 yards down, 50 to go. Johnson's in the lead, 20.82. His lead split. Barnacle with a 21.01, sitting in second right now in lane number 4. Barnacle's best time, 44.65, came in the prelims, but it's all Marvin Johnson right now. He will win it with a 43.64. Beating his morning swim by over a second and winning the bonus final, Marvin Johnson. This is the consolation final for the men's 100 freestyle. Xavier Sahovich of Bowles in 1, his teammate Andy Kravchenko in 2. Warner Russ of Mississippi Makos in 3. Blake Amlick of Nashville Aquatic in 4. Ben Sitzma of Rapids area in 5. Jake Wang of Suburban Seahawks 6. Matthew Kling of Boilermaker in 7. And Jack Mills of Lynchburg Y in lane 8. Kling has the lead, 20.72. Second is Kravchenko with a 20.79 and a 20.93. For Wang, finished or touching in third right now at the halfway point. Popping up early is lane 2. He still has a shot at the win, but it looks like it might be all Jake Wang. 43.39. What a swim for Jake Wang. He just dropped almost a second off of that best that he went this morning. Holy moly, 43.39, a huge swim. Kravchenko, a 43.66. Hitting under 44 for the first time in his career as well. And Sitzma, a 44.01, finishes in third, also with the best time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pool deck the championship final in the men's 100 freestyle. Here are your A finalists in lane 1, a 6-time Southeastern Long Course finalist representing Huntsville Swim Association, Luke Edsall. Lane 2, bronze in the 100 butterfly this week from Nashville Aquatic Club, Spencer Nicholas. Lane 3, silver in the 100 fly and gold in the 50 from East Carolina Aquatics, Luca Battalini. Lane 4, bronze in the 50 freestyle from Oli Swimming, Devin Dilter. Lane 5 is our 200 IM and 100 butterfly champion from Cavalier Aquatics, Thomas Heilman. Lane 6 is our 200 freestyle champion from the Mason Manta Rays, Jason Zhao. Lane 7 is our 100 backstroke champion from Lakeside Swim Team, Johnny Crush. And lane 8 is a two-time Ohio High School State finalist from Central Ohio Aquatics, Austin Carpenter. This is the championship final of the men's 100 freestyle. Been a bit of a back and forth between Heilman and the NAG records all week long. Maximus Williamson posting in the west, Heilman in the east. Heilman owns the 13-14 NAG record of a 43.51. He owns the lead as well. He's out in a 20.27. Dilger out in a 20.3. Battalini out in a 20.4. All sorts of winners already in this field. Who's going to win it here? Look at Heilman to the wall. He'll touch it, a 42.00. Thomas Heilman touches at a 42.00, a best time, a third gold medal, and he becomes the second fastest man in 15-16 age group history. Dilger with a 42.72, a best time for him, a monster day. His best time coming in the morning was a 44.1. He finishes at a 42.72. And that moves Dilger all the way up into the top 30 all-time performers. And Battalini with a 42.88. 3 sub-43s. Battalini getting under 43 for the first time in his career as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the pool deck the award ceremony for the men's 100 freestyle. Your top 3 finishers in the men's 100 freestyle. Finishing in third with a 42.88, representing East Carolina Aquatics, Luca Peterlini. In second place with a 42.72 from Oli Swimming, Devin Dilter. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 42.00 from Cavalier Aquatics, Thomas Heilman. That wraps up our 100 freestyles for the evening. And on deck, event number 31, the women's 200 breaststroke, meet record at 2:06.02, set by Alex Walsh back in 2018. This is the bonus final of the women's 200 breaststroke. Swimming in your C final in lane number 1. From swim back, Abby Druhan. Lane 2, Mason Manaray's Reese Riley. Lane 3, Maddie Moore of Valparaiso Swim Club. Lane 4 from Lakers Swim, Addison Reese. Lane 5 from the Blazing Barracudas, Sophia Jimenez. Lane 6 from Munster Swim Club, Taylor Stasny. Lane 7 from Seacoast, Audrey Cohen. And lane 8 from Butler Y Aquatic Club, Gianna Lavarini. Here's the halfway point of this C final. Stasny with the lead. She was a 2:16.33 in the prelims. Her best actually a 2:14.47. So looking to improve on that AM swim. Out in a 1:03.72. Actually 1/100th of a second off of PR pace right there at the 100-yard mark. Stasny looks like she still has a slight edge here, but charging up is lane 5, Sophia Jimenez, who went a best time this morning, 2:16.04 for her. Morath now in the lead. Maddie Morath, the 15-year-old from Valparaiso, in lane 3. She was a 2:16.11 in the prelims, her best a 2:15.23. With the Indiana Age Group Championships back in March. Final 10 yards here in this bonus final. And at the touch, it will be Morath with a 2:13.96, a monster best time for her, dropping almost a second and a half to win the bonus final. A big smile and a very nice swim. Reese Riley finishes in second with a 2:14.60. Riley dropping a second and a half as well from her best. This is the consolation final of the women's 200 breaststroke. The finalists in the water, Sophia Umstead of Michigan Lakeshore Aquatics in 1, Kayla Rodriguez of Scarlet Aquatics in 2, Grace Hunt, Weisbart Aquatics in 3, Paige Delma of Ohio State in 4, Caroline Largent of Swim Mac in 5, Sarah Bernard of Commonwealth in 6, Olivia Stewart of Aiken Augusta Swim League in 7, and Charlotte Headland of Montecito Aquatic Club out of Maryland in lane 8. Umstead out fast, 30.04 for her, about a 0.2 of a second lead for the 16-year-old from Michigan Lakeshore Aquatics. Umstead was a 2:15.79 this morning. That's about 2.5 seconds off of her PR that she went last year at this meet, a 2:13.31. Headland now taking the lead from one end of the pool to the other. Umstead still in second. Headland out at a 1:03.72. She went a 2:16 this morning. That was her new best time. Dropping about a half a second from her Maryland long course senior championship meet back in February. Coming up on the final 50 yards, this consolation final is beginning to bunch up quite a bit. Headland and Umstead still in the lead, but Bernard now pulling up. She's about a half a second off of Headland's lead. Largent also right there, only a second back heading into the final 50 yards. More of these ladies chasing your leaders in the outside, Umstead and Headland. Will we have outside smoke, or will someone else make their way to the lead here in the consolation final? Lane 6, Sarah Bernard of Commonwealth making a charge here. Final few strokes, and it will be Sarah Bernard. She'll touch with the heat win in lane 6. A 2:13.48 for her. She looks more surprised than any of us. Almost a drop for Bernard. Umstead finishes in second at a 2:13.68. And third place at 2:13.85 for Largent. That's a new best time for her by a half a second. And that wraps up a solid consolation final in the women's 200 breaststroke. Swim fans, please welcome the championship final of the women's 200 breaststroke. In lane number 1, slamming her first raise of the week and made her way to the A final from York YMCA, Male Yacoviello. Lane 2, a 400 IM finalist and two-time Michigan Division I high school state champ from Club Wolverine, Stella Chapman. Lane 3, a Florida 1A high school state champion in the 100 breast, a finalist in the 100 breast last night from Montverde Aquatic Club, Emily Santos Silva. Lane 4, your top seed, the summer junior national champion in this event from the Mason Manor Race, Addie Robalov. Lane 5, the 200 IM champion this week from Carmel Swim Club, Molly Sweeney. Lane 6 is in her third championship final this week. From swim mat, it's Avery Clanford. Lane 7 got a bronze in the 400 IM. Also from swim mat, it's Sophia Plaza. And lane 8 got silver in the 200 IM, bronze in the 100 breaststroke. From swim mat, El Scott. This is the championship final of the women's 200 breaststroke. There is a disqualification to report in event 31, heat 2, lane 3, dolphin kick during the swim. A final 200 breaststroke underway right now. Your top seed, Addie Robillard, the 16-year-old of the Mason Manor Rays, at 209.72 this morning. Her best at 208.40, but she trails the 200 IM champion Molly Sweeney. Sweeney at 209.77 this morning. Her best at 208.08. These two ladies battled it out last year at the Speedo Winter Junior Championships. Sweeney got the best of Robillard then, trying to get the best of her again. Check out lane 8, El Scott, who's out very quickly as well. Her best time at 2:10.04. She was 4 seconds off of that in the prelims, looking to improve dramatically this evening. 1:00.74 for Sweeney, leading off in the 100 breaststroke leg of this 200 breaststroke. Robillard was in second at the 100. Robillard, the summer junior national champion, long course in this event. She needs that long course endurance now if she's going to reel in Molly Sweeney. Sweeney's 2:08.08 has her as the fourth fastest woman in national age group history. As a 16-year-old, Robillard's going to need to do some work. She got out split by 0.5 of a second, and Sweeney looks like she's accelerating into this final wall. Molly Sweeney having a great swim right now. Here comes Avery Clanford in lane 6, also having a solid turnout. But it will be Sweeney with a 2:07.49. What a great swim from Molly Sweeney, getting under 2:08 for the first time in her career. Second place goes to Robillard at 2:08.75 for her, and third place goes to Clanford at 2:11.27, a best time by 1/10 of a second for the swim max 16-year-old. Sweeney's 2:07.49 climbs her to the second fastest woman in 15-16 national age group history in this event, behind only Alex Walsh, the national age group record holder. Need a coaching representative from Mecklenburg Swim Association over to the admin table, please. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the awards ceremony for the women's 200 breaststroke. Here are your top three finishers. Finishing in third with a 2:11.27 from SwimMac, Avery Clamford. In second place with a 2:08.75 from the Mason Manor Rays, Addie Ropala. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 2:07.49 from Carmel Swim Club, Molly Sweeney. Our next event is event number 32, men's 200 breaststroke meet record in this event's a steep one. Josh Matheny set it back in 2019, a 1:52.12. One of the faster records we've ever seen, owned by the team Pittsburgh 18-year-old at the time. Up first, the bonus final of the men's 200 breaststroke.
Let's go, Jason.
See finalists in the water now. In lane 1 for Petty Aquatic, Daniel Lister. Lane 2 from SwimMat, Max Nishidia. Lane 3 from Bowls, Cohen Chung. Lane 4 from Nashville Aquatic Club, Gray Atmore. Lane 5 from SwimMat, Christian Loss. Lane 6 from Cano Meridian Otters, Zach Drotar. Lane 7 from Lakeside Swim Team, Wilson York. And in lane 8 from Hudson Explorer Aquatic, Alex Gallagher. 14-year-old Wilson York in lane 7, so young. Couldn't even find a time history on him. And dropped a 2:00.46 as a 14-year-old in prelims. Immediately climbed him into the top 20 all-time performers in age group ranking for 13-14 men. The lead right now looks like it belongs to lane number 3. Colin Chion, Bowls School Sharks. Chion was a 2:00.19, best time for him. All of these men just barely on the outside looking in. A break in 2 minutes. We'll see if anybody can get under that mark. Quite a few of them, it would be their first time in their career if they could do it. Daniel Lister is looking like he's making a move in lane 1 as Nishidia is in lane 2. The 17-year-old from SwimMac in 2, Lister from Petty Aquatic in lane 1. Final 15 yards now for our 3 leaders in lanes 1, 2, and 3. What a great race this has been for these 3 gentlemen. And they will be Nishidia with the heat win. And he'll also skip 159, skip 158, and just jump straight to 157. 157.93 for the 17-year-old. Second place goes to Chiam at a 158.09 and Lister a 158.14. The best time for all 3. Nishidia and Chiam both getting under 2 minutes for the first time in their careers. Up next, the consolation final for the men's 200 breaststroke. B-final in the water now. Luis Jus of Bowl School Sharks in 1. Pablo Silva of Nova of Virginia in 2. Luke Vickers of David YMCA Phantoms in 3. Eric Nadecki of Northwestchester Marlins in 4. Jason Zhao of the Mason Manor Rays is in 5. Angus McDonald of Birmingham Y in 6. Alexei Avakov of Phoenix Swimming in 7. And Salvatore Lozafang of Azura, Florida in lane 8. The edge belongs to lane 3. Luke Vickers of David YMCA Phantoms. He was a 1:59.30 in the prelims. He's got a solid lead here at the halfway mark, out in a 55.83, about 0.6 of a second ahead of Pablo Silva of Nova of Virginia, who's out in a 56.41. Final 75 yards now. Silva still trying to catch Vickers in lane 3. Watch out for lane number 7 as well. Alexei Avakov of Phoenix Swimming. He's making a charge. He's a 29.7 on that third 50, outsplitting Vickers by a full second. He's going to have to make up another second on the final 50 yards here. All 8 of these men went best times in the prelims. Who's got another best time in them? That's what it's going to take to win the consolation final this evening. Leading from start to finish is Luke Vickers. Can he hang on for the finish? He will. 1:57.51 for Luke Vickers. Silva, 1:58.22. And third place, Jason Chow and Angus McDonald, both tying at a 1:59.19. A solid B final. And another sub-158 swim, this time from your consolation winner, Luke Vickers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the championship final of the men's 200 breaststroke. Swimming in your championship final in lane number 1, Speedo Sectionals finalist in the 50 and 200 breaststroke from Azura, Florida Aquatics, Brenna Santana. Lane 2, USA Swimming Futures Richmond bronze medalist in the 200 breaststroke from Old Dominion Aquatic Club, Gabe Nunciata. Lane 3, a finalist in the 100 breaststroke a night ago from the Tag Titans, Grayson Na. Your top seeded for World Junior Championship silver medalist in this event from Swim Mac, Jordan Willis. Lane 5, a Summer Junior Nationals finalist in this event from Team Suffolk, Noah Chaka. Lane 6 got bronze in the 100 breaststroke from Ridgefield Aquatic Club, Xavier Ruiz. Lane 7, a Florida 3A high school state champion in the 100 breaststroke from South Florida Aquatic Club, Javier Comenades. And in lane 8, World Junior Championship finalist in the 400 free from Mecklenburg Swim Association, Norvik Hans. Championship final, men's 200 breaststroke. Jordan Willis went a 1:56.57, best time by a second, but that looked like no drop at all compared to Chucker, who went 1:56.6 after being seated with a 1:59.23. Chucker in lane 5, Willis in lane 4. The duo, both 16, climbed all the way up to 15th all-time and 16th all-time in the NAG rankings for the men's 200 breaststroke, looking to make even more history this evening. A very strong opening 75 yards from Xavier Ruiz in lane 6, Grayson Nye in lane number 3. Nye, a finalist in the 100 breaststroke, Ruiz, a bronze medalist in the 100 breaststroke a night ago. They lead, Ruiz in the lead, 55-33 for Ruiz. He was a 1:58.27, his best a 1:57.40 for the 17-year-old from Ridgefield Aquatic Club in lane 6. Grayson Nye looks like he's taking the lead. The Titan in lane number 3 now needs to hold off a strong charge from Jordan Willis in lane 4. Willis splits a 29.3, fastest in the field by a half a second, and he's got to chase down Nye and Ruiz. Chucker also in the mix. The field is bunching up as we hit the final turn here. What a great championship final in the men's 200 breaststroke. Can Ruiz hang on? Here comes Willis. Here comes Chucker. Here comes Rye. Final few strokes and the touch. It's Ruiz. Xavier Ruiz finds a entirely different gear, going from 1:57.40 as his best, skipping 1:56, skipping 1:55, and going a 1:54.97. And just like that, Ruiz climbs to 30th all-time in the NAG rankings. Second place goes to Chucker, 1:55.09. Noah Chucker dropped over 4 seconds in one day. His best this morning, a 1:59.2. Jordan Willis in third at a 1:55.30, dropping more than a second from his best time swim this morning. And that entire final found something different to give us quite the entertaining performance. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the award ceremony for the men's 200 breaststroke. Your top three finishers in the men's 200 breaststroke. In third with a 1:55.30, representing Swim Mac, Jordan Willis. In second place with a 1:55.09 from Team Suffolk, Noah Shucker. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a 1:54.97 from Ridgefield Aquatic Club, Xavier Ruiz. All right, that is the breaststroke. We've only got a few more individual swims and a cap off of the relays left this evening. Next event of the evening is event number 33, our final individual women's event of the week. This is the women's 200 butterfly meet record, in this set by Bella Sims last year at a 1:51.06. This is the bonus final of the women's 200 butterfly. Swimming in your C finally in one, Madeline Simmons from All-Star Aquatics. Lane 2 from Cheshire Y, Julia Bartow. Lane 3 from Phoenix Swimming, Skylar Knowlton. Lane 4 from Swim Mac, Zeta Grace Barty. Lane 5 from Quest Swimming, Emerson Callis. Lane 6 from Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson. Lane 7 from Lakeside, Sydney Bragard. And lane 8 from 757 Swim, Anna Schnowski. FYI, we did find a cell phone that was turned into the announcer's stand. It has a USA Swimming case on it, actually. If you can unlock it with your face, you can keep it. Barty out early, 56.12 for her, just under her best time pace. She was a 2:00.40 in the prelims, her best a 2:00.16. 2:01.47 to find your way into this bonus final. Barty led the way and is leading the way, trying to hold off Emerson Callis at Quest. The 15-year-old was a 2:00.56. Callis has been a 1:58.67 in her career. Barty looking really strong, way under her PR pace right now. Never broke 2 minutes in her career, looking like she might be on her way to doing it. She's been within 0.4 of a second multiple times. 2:00 is what she's trying to do and win the bonus final. Not an easy thing to do in the 200 butterfly on either account. Trying to hold on for dear life at the finish. Let's skip 1:59 and go straight to 1:50.11, she's set. Winning the bonus final and shocking herself. Callis in second at 1:58.77. And Prager finishes in third at a 1:59.09, getting under 2 minutes for the first time also in her career. A huge swim for the Swim Mac 15-year-old Zeta Grace Barty. This is the consolation final of the women's 200 butterfly. The final women's 200 butterfly in the water. Caitlin Salas, Buckeye Swim Club in 1. Taylor Posher of Mason Manor Rays in 2. Billy Sherritt of Fanwood Scotch Plains YMCA in 3. Lindsey Bowen of Carmel in 4. Emily Thompson, Greater Somerset in 5. Samantha Chan of Huntsville Swim Association in 6. Elise Lehman of Jersey Wahoos in 7. And Lily Mehook of Blazing Barracudas in lane 8. Bowen's got the lead. The Carmel Swim Club 16-year-old in lane 4. About a half a second right out the gate ahead of the rest of the field. She was a 158.93, the only woman in this heat to get under 159. It took a staggering 158.7 to make your way just into that A final. Swimflation continues to be very real. Bowen continues to be very much our leader. 55-11 for her. She's got a solid lead over Samantha Chan of Huntsville Swim Association. Chan is in lane 6. Bowen's 158.93 from this morning was the best time, and actually by quite a bit. She's looking to improve on even that. The only question in the 200 butterfly is always, did you do too much too soon? We're going to find out. 30.5 would suggest that she is very much still in control. Lindsey Bowen of Carmel looking to do some serious damage here in the consolation final. Final 25 yards. And Bowen showing no signs of slowing. Look at this swim being turned in. Lindsey Bowen's going to 1:57.02. Dropping almost another 2 seconds from her prelim swim. $1:58.68 for Elise Lehman of the Jersey Wahoos. Another best time by almost a second. And Emily Thompson of Greater Somerset goes a 1:59.00 and is as consistent as you can be. That's the exact same time she swam this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the championship final of the women's 200 butterfly. Introducing your A finalists in lane number 1, a two-time USA Swimming Futures Championship finalist representing Crimson Aquatics, Hazel Muhuddin. Lane 2, silver in the 100 and 200 backstroke representing Blair Regional YMCA, Leah Shackley. In lane 3, a 4-time USA Swimming Futures Austin champion from Swim Mac, Emily Brown. Lane 4, our 100 butterfly and 200 freestyle champion from Carmel Swim Club, Alex Shackle. Lane number 5 finalists in the 100 butterfly and the 100 freestyle from Upper Dublin Aquatic Club, Annie Gia. And in lane 6, bronze in the 400 IM from the Jersey Wahoos, Audrey Terriva. Lane 7 dropped almost 3 seconds this morning to make her championship final debut from the Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Emily Wool. And lane 8, a 5-time Eastern Senior Zone finalist from Plymouth White Marsh Aquatics, Tori Abruzzo. This is the championship final in the women's 200 butterfly. Shackle shocked the whole room this morning when she just threw down a 151.33, dropping 2 seconds to jump to the 4th fastest woman in 17-18 NAG history and the 16th fastest woman in American history. She definitely scared that NAG record owned by Claire Curzan, a 150.85, as well as the mean record, a 151.06, owned by Bella Sims, set only a year ago. Could she possibly have even more speed? 2 golds already. Looking to make it more, and she is out like a lightning bolt. Look at Alex Shackle go. 51.61 on the opening 100 yards of the butterfly. She on second right now. She's out in a 54.61. She went a 157.44. Officially, that was the first time she broke 2 minutes in the 200 butterfly, skipped 159 and 158 altogether, and was the second seed. Shackle is flying right now. Look at Alex Shackle go. 28.4 on the third 50. What in the world does she have in store this evening? This is unbelievable. Alex Shackle. Alex Shackle is shocking the world right now. The Cal commit on her way to something incredible. How about a 150.15? Brown, a 155.50, got to be mentioned. She dropped 2 more seconds off of her time, finishing in third. Shackley finishes in second at a 154.07, dropping a half second. But Shackle drops another second off of her best time to break the meet record by almost a full second and the NAG record by 0.7 of a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Shackle. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the awards ceremony for the women's 200 butterfly. Here are your top three finishers. Finishing in third place with a 1:55.50. Representing Dublin Community Swim Team, Emily Brown. In second place with a 1:54.07 from Blair Regional YMCA, Leah Shackler. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a new national age group record and meet record of 1:50.15, becoming the 7th fastest woman in American history from Carmel Swim Club, Alex Sheckle. All right, we only got one more event of individual swimming left on our 2023 Winter Junior Championships. That is event 34, the men's 200 butterfly. Meet record in this is a 1:40.86 for now. Owned by Thomas Heilman of Cavalier Aquatics, set at this meet a year ago. This is the bonus final of the men's 200 butterfly. And you see finally in lane number 1 from Bull School Sharks, Michael Gumino. Lane 2 from Swim Mat, David Sammons. Lane 3 from South Jersey Aquatic Club, Raekwon Newell. Lane 4 from Condor Swim Club, Luke Dwyer. Lane 5 from Huntsville Swim Association, Luke Benstol. Lane 6 from Mecklenburg Swim Association, Norvik Klotz. Lane 7 from Mount Pleasant Aquatic Club, David Mutter. And in lane 8 from Summit City Aquatics, Owen Lindsay. 6 of these men went best times in the prelims. Lane 5, Luke Benstol, his best of 1:47.49. He was just barely off of that this morning. Looking to improve this evening. He's out in the lead in lane number 5. A lot can change over the final 100 yards of the 200 butterfly. We've seen that enough times just tonight to be sure that is the case. Scamino in lane number 1. He was a 1:48.33 in the prelims. He got scratched up and in 1:18.91. Camino's now in the lead. Making the best of this opportunity is Michael Camino. Originally, he wasn't actually in. He got scratched up and in, and he's making it count, as is everybody. Check out this final spread across At the touch, it's Muller, 147.66. David Muller, a new best time by 0.7 of a second, winning the C final. Consolation final, men's 200 butterfly. The finalists, Kyle Wang of All-Star Aquatics in 1, Aiden Hill of Swim Mac in 2, Nicholas Giroff of Swim Atlanta in 3, Alan Cotton in 4, Liam Smith of Greater Kalamazoo Crocs in 5, Owen Hobart of Stingray Swim Team in 6, Tyler Kaminsky of Old Dominion Aquatic Club in 7, and Ryan Arisman of Laker Swim in lane 8. Cotton has the lead out in a 23-27. Alan Cotton was a 146.61 in the prelims. And right now he continues to lead the way ever so slightly. 5 of these guys went best times this morning. One of them was Liam Smith. He was a 146.73. That was a massive drop when he turned that time in this morning. 149.44 was his best time coming into the meet. He continues to be Alan Cotton with no challengers, but the final 50 of the butterfly can be a tricky 50. Can anyone track him down? Cotton's got about a 3/4 of a second lead over Smith. Watch out for lane number 1. Kyle Wang of the All-Star Aquatics. He was making a good charge, as was Aiden Hill of Swim Mac in lane number 2. Watch out as well, Ryan Arisman of Laker Swim in lane 8. He's charging, but everyone's charging too little, too late, because it's Cotton, Alan Cotton, who's going to win it with a 145.76. Metroplex Aquatics, the 18-year-old. Second is Arisman's 146.59, a best time for him by over a second. And Smith a 146.60, going to best time by a 1/10 of a second, eclipsing his time from this morning. All right, Columbus, one more time. Give it up for the championship final of the men's 200 butterfly. Here are your championship finalists. In lane number 1, a North Carolina 4A high school state runner-up in the 500 free from New Wave Swim Team, Sam Marsteiner. Lane 2, bronze in the 400 IM from Germantown Academy Aquatic, Landon D'Ariano. Lane 3, your 500 freestyle champ from Carmel Swim Club, Greg Enid. Lane number 4 has got a plethora of gold around his neck. Your top seed from Cavalier Aquatics, Thomas Heilman. Lane 5 World Junior Championship finalist in this event, our 400 IM winner this week from Baylor Swim Club, Drew Hitchcock. Lane 6 is making his 4th A final appearance this week from the Suburban Seahawks. That's Jacob Johnson. Lane 7 won the 200 backstroke earlier this evening from Gwinnett Aquatics, Baylor Stanton. And lane 8 silver in the 200 IM from Lakeside Swim Team, Thomas Mercer. This is the championship final of the men's 200 butterfly. The final individual race of the 2023 East Winter Junior Championships. Make sure that you pay close attention. The NAG record holder, Thomas Heilman, is in lane 4. We've already had some NAGs tonight. We score a few more. Heilman's out in a 22:47. That is unbelievable fast when you're heading out in the 200 butterfly. Jacob Johnson doing a best 1:45.34 in the prelims. He was in second at the 50. Greg Enid, the 500 freestyle champion, so you know he's not going to get tired. He's going to be in there to the finish. He's battling Heilman now in second place. Heilman at 25.5 out in a 48.0 here in the 200 butterfly championship final. Heilman's NAG record of 140.86 set at this meet a year ago. A solid underwater from Thomas Heilman, now a full body length ahead of Enoch, who's in 3. Enoch's best time came this morning. It was a 1:45.30. Heilman still looking strong, 25.86. If he can come home, what in the world could he have in store? A very long turn from Heilman, but that doesn't seem to affect him that much. The man's got speed, and he's speeding home to another gold medal. And he's going to touch it a 1:40.73, a new meet record and national age group record. Hitchcock and Johnson both tying for second in a 1:43.46. Jacob Johnson dropping almost another 2 seconds from his best time that he went this morning. Hitchcock tying him as well, but it's Thomas Heilman with yet another meet record and breaking his own national age group record with a 1:40.73. What a swim. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the award ceremony for the men's 200 butterfly. Here are your top finishers in a tie for second with a 143.46, representing the Suburban Seahawks Club, Jacob Johnson. And also in second place from Baylor Swim Club, Drew Hitchcock. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a meet record and new national age group record of 140.73 from Cavalier Aquatics, Thomas Heilman. Coaches, we will take a 15-minute break. That puts us right at about 7:55 for our start of the 400 freestyle relays. We will see everybody there. Make sure to rest those voices. I'll rest mine. We'll see you for the 400 freestyle relay. All right, this song is for all your parents, and if you don't know this song, your parents may have failed you. But this is setting us up nicely, because how are we going to end this amazing week? No other way than 400 freestyle relays with some incredible speed on display coming up next. Events 35 and 36, women and men's 400 freestyle relays, 2 heats of the women's, 2 heats of the men's. There is no more swimming after these next 4 races. So to all you fans in the stands that are maybe ready for a Christmas break from training, as well as ready for some travel, don't waste those lungs on the chat on the way home. Use them now. It is time for the 400 freestyle relays. This is Heat 1 of the women's 400 freestyle relay. Dublin Community Swim Teams A in 1, Swim Max B in 2, Swim Atlanta in 3, Bowls B in 4, Nashville Aquatic Club in 5, Michigan Lakeshore in 6, and Fanwood Scotch Plains YMCA in lane 7. The lead is in 5. Anna Hula, the 16-year-old of Nashville Aquatic Club, is out to an early lead. Bowles out in the lead, 50.92 for Olivia Moore. She hands it off to Kate Myers-Lopez in the second slot for the Sharks. Halfway, Swim Atlanta now in the lead. That's Katie Christopherson, the finalist in the 100 freestyle. That got them up onto the top spot. Three teams battling it out here in the first relay of the evening. Swim Atlanta now in third, Bowles in second. Nashville Aquatic Club's Maddie Schaefer moves them into the lead. Schaefer will be handing it off to Maggie Petty. Grayson Lanning for the Bowles School Sharks. Hand off to Lucera Mejia Arce and Lila Lilly for Swim Atlanta will take over from Emma Reiser. Reiser gets Swim Atlanta back in the lead. 26-4 on the second, 50 for Reiser. Swim Max came and kneel in the water in lane 2. Trying to make up some ground, but having to swim through some really dirty water. Michigan Lakeshore's Rosalie Springer in lane 6. Look at the opening 50 from Nashville Aquatic Club's Maggie Petty. Petty absolutely flying, and she will cruise to a Heat 1 win. How fast will she go is the question, because that podium is available to both heats. Petty under the flags and into the wall, and she will touch at a 3:22.21. We'll see how that stacks up against our second heat of women's 400 freestyle relays. Maggie Petty celebrates a win in a final junior national swim, at least of the short course variety. This is Heat 2 of the women's 400 freestyle relay. Swimming in Heat 2 in Lane 1, Carmel Swim Club B. Lane 2, Lakers Swim. 3, Carmel's A-Team. 4, Bulls. 5, the Tack Titans. 6, Lakeside. 7, Swim Mac. And an 8, Scarlet Aquatics. Look at the lead Alex Shackle has created for Carmel in lane number 3. The 17-year-old has had herself a week, and she is going to touch at a 47.61. What a swim from Alex Shackle. Good for 8th all-time, 17-18 NAG rankings. Shackle handed it off to Lindsey Bowen. Lindsey Bowen not giving much back. Bowen continues to lead, but keep a close eye on a huge underwater there from Charlotte Crush of Lakeside in lane number 6. Crush takes the lead over for Lakeside, handing it off to Sydney Breaker. Breaker in the water now, taking on Molly Sweeney of Carmel in lane 3. This is going to come down to the final leg, no doubt about it. Lakers swim in 2, still very much in the conversation. Addison Reese trying to make up some ground on Sweeney and Breaker. Sweeney in the lead for Carmel in lane 3. Breaker in second for Lakeside in lane 6. And Lakers swims. Addison Reese is almost pulled even with Carmel in lane 3. If you're not cheering, I don't know what you're watching. This is an amazing final race for the women this week. Carmel in the lead now. 0.2 of a second separating our top 2 teams heading into this anchor leg. Kayla Hahn, who's got multiple golds, including the 1650 earlier this evening, taking on Georgia Kaler in lane 6, and Brooke Larworth of Lakers Swim in lane 2. Kayla Hahn's throwing down out in a 23-19. Hahn looks like she's sewn up the win. Who's getting second place? A very tight finish down the stretch for that silver medal. Hahn wins it. Second goes to Lakeside. 0.2 of a second separating your top 2 teams. Excuse me, second and third rather. Carmel wins it in a 3:15.78. with an amazing anchor performance from Kayla Hahn. All right, our final event of the week is event number 36, the men's 400 freestyle relay. We have 2 heats this evening. This is heat 3 overall, heat 1 of the men's 400 freestyle relay. Mecklenburg Swim Association kicks it off for us in lane 1. Carmel in 2, Swim Mac A in 3, Dynamo in 4, Jersey Wahoos in 5, Swim Mac B in lane 6, and Nashville Aquatic Club in lane 7. A reminder that we will have all of our awards after the second heat of the men's 400 freestyle relay. Lane 7, Spencer Nicholas, who's had quite a few A-final appearances this weekend, goes out and fast. 43.52 for Spencer Nicholas to wrap up his junior national short course career. Dynamo's Cooper McDonald had them in second. He handed it off to Luke Sandberg Massampalu in the water for Nashville Aquatic Club. Ballo out in a 21.5. Sandberg out in a 21.2. Carmel's Andrew Shacklerather was out in the 21.1 at the 50-yard mark, and he continues to reel in. Mike Rice, actually a Swim Mac. He continues to reel in the lead. Swim Mac in second, Dynamo in the lead, Nashville Aquatic Club in third. If you finished 4th through 8th in the women's 400 freestyle relay, please make sure to pick up your awards at award staging. That's Bulls A, Titans A, Swim Mac A, Nashville Aquatic A, and Carmel B. Please make sure to pick up your awards at the award staging. Swim Mac continues to lead, 21.04 for the opening 50 yards from Granger Barty. Keep looking at the wrong row here. That's Granger Barty taking on Liam Long, a Dynamo Swim Club. Barty will hand it off to Jack Haywood. Jack Haywood in the water, very quick, 23.1 on the second 50 for Barty. Haywood taking on Daniel Gonzalez of Dynamo. Nashville Aquatic Club putting in Blake Amlick. Watch out for Amlick. He's got incredible speed as well. Amlick looks like he's already reeling in Daniel Gonzalez. Can he reel in the lead that Jack Haywood has in lane number 3? Haywood looks like he's not ready to give anything back. Blake Amlick's going to need a miracle if he's going to move Nashville Aquatic Club up on the final 25. Jack Haywood, have yourself a swim. 2:56.73. Swim Mac unofficially your heat winner. Dynamo in second at a 2:57.89, and Nashville at a 2:57.98. All right, our final race. This is Heat 4 overall, Heat 2 of the men's 400 freestyle relay. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a disqualification to report in event 36, heat 1 of the men's lane 3, early takeoff, swimmer 4. All right, here is your final 400 freestyle relay swims. Mason Manarays in 1, Cavalier Aquatics in 2, Bowls B in 3, Bowls A in 4, Lakeside in 5, Huntsville in 6, Suburban Seahawks in 7, and Scarlet Aquatics is in lane number 8. The lead is over there with Thomas Heilman, and it's a 42 double O. A great swim from Heilman to kick us off here in the 400 freestyle relay. Heilman handing it off to David King. UVA, the rich get richer, and UVA's got 2 great recruits. Leading off here for Cavalier Aquatics. Out in a 20.5 is David King. 20.3, however, for Alex T. Singh of Lakeside Swim Team in lane number 5. Don't count out those Bowl School Sharks. They made a crazy comeback last night in the 200 freestyle relay. They might have another one in them tonight. Cavalier Aquatic continues to lead. The lead is pretty large, a second. About a second and a half for Cavalier Aquatic. That's Will Brown in the water now. Trying to chase him down in lane number 5 is Lakeside's Thomas Mercer. Bowls A and B right there trying to make up some ground. Will Brown continues to look strong. He's going to hand it off to Max Moore. Moore's going to have to hold off some crazy charges from Sawyer Tapp, Alex Myers, Levinson, Andy Kravchenko in lanes 5, 3, and 4 in that order. Final 75 yards here in the 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Championships. Put your hands together. It's going to be a tight finish. Max Moore trying to hold on desperately, looking very strong. Here comes Alex Myers Levins in lane 3. He's still got some ground to make up if he wants to get that silver medal. Andy Kravchenko, Bowles also in the mix. Could Bowles go 2-3? Final few strokes. Cavalier Aquatics. Bowles ties for second. In all the excitement, we missed one thing. Bowles ties for second at a 2:55.85 and with a 2:54.66. Your winners with a new meet record is Cavalier Aquatics. All right, give us a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to tabulate all the results, prepare some award ceremonies, and then hand out the hardware. 400 freestyle relay, our individual high point winners, and then our women's, men's, and combined team scores, all still to come. We need our top 3 finishers in the women's 400 freestyle relay to make their way over to the awards staging area, please. Laker Swim, Lakeside Swim Team, and Carmel Swim Club. Once again, Laker Swim, Lakeside Swim Team, Carmel Swim Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the awards podium, the awards ceremony for the women's 400 freestyle relay. Here are your top 3 finishers. In third with a 3:17.73, Laker Swim. In second place with a 3:17.54, Lakeside Swim Team. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champions with a 3:15.78, Alex Shackle, Lindsey Bowen, Molly Sweeney, and Kayla Hahn, Carmel Swim Club. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the award ceremony for the men's 400 freestyle relay. All right, we had a tie for second place at 3:55.85. Up first, the B team from Bull School Sharks. And also in second, the A team from the Bull School Sharks. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champion with a meet record time of 2:54.66. Thomas Heilman, David King, Will Brown, Max Moore, Cavalier Aquatics. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will present the 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Championships Individual High Point Award. This is awarded to the individual swimmer who scored the most individual points based on rank in each event and total number of events swum. Up first, our individual high point award for the women's. It goes to your silver medalist in the 100 butterfly, 200 backstroke, 100 freestyle, and champion in the 100 backstroke, Charlotte Crush. There we go, a quick award swap, and there is your individual high point award winner, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Crush from Lakeside Swim Team. And now your individual high point award winner for the men's side, with a silver medal in the 50 free and gold in the 200 IM, 100 butterfly, 100 freestyle, and 200 butterfly, representing Cavalier Aquatics, Thomas Heilman. Congratulations to our high point winners, Charlotte Crush and Thomas Heilman. Now for the team awards. We'll start with the women's team scores, reading your top 10. In 10th with 124, Swim Atlanta. 9th with 128, Michigan Lakeshore. 8th with 129, the Mason Manta Rays. 7th with 133, the TAC Titans. 6th with 148, Laker Swim. In 5th with 155, Scarlet Aquatics. In 4th with 241, the Bulls School Sharks. Your top 3 now receiving awards. In 3rd place in the women's team scores with 297 points, Lakeside Swim Team. Once again, your 3rd place team, Lakeside Swim Team. In 2nd place with 417 points, Swim Matt. Once again, your runners-up, Swim Mac. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Women's Team Champions with 594 points, Carmel Swim Club. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your top 3 finishers in the women's team scores, led by your East Junior champions, Carmel Swim Club. It's now time for the men's team scores. Your top 10 in 10th place with 90 points, New Wave Swim Team. In 9th place with 123 points, Dynamo Swim Club. In 8th place with 150.5, the Mason Manta Rays. In 7th with 169 points, Nashville Aquatic Club. 6th with 194, Carmel Swim Club. In 5th with 238.5, the Suburban Seahawks. In 4th with 270.5, Swim Mac. And now for your top 3, all receiving awards. Finishing in 3rd place with 293 points, Lakeside Swim Team. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your 3rd place team, Lakeside Swim Team. Your 2023 Speedo East Winter Juniors runners-up with 338 points, Cavalier Aquatics. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your runners-up, Cavalier Aquatics. And your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champions in the men's team scores with 340 points, the Bull School Sharks. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause for your top 3 finishers in the men's team scores, led by your East Junior champions, the Bulls School Sharks. And now for our combined team scores. Here are your top 10. With 161 points, the TAC Titans in 10th place. In 9th place with 169 points, Laker Swim. In 8th place with 224 points, Nashville Aquatic Club. In 7th place with 237 points, Scarlet Aquatics. In sixth, with 265.5, Suburban Seahawks. In fifth, with 279.5, the Mason Manor Rays. In fourth, with 581, Bull School Sharks. In third, with 590, receiving an award, Lakeside Swim Team. Finishing in second place with 687.5 points, Swim Man. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause for your second place team, Swim Man. And with 788 points, your 2023 Speedo East Winter Junior Champions in the combined team score, Carmel Swim Club. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your East Junior Champions, Carmel Swim Club. A heads up that both the women's and men's pools are to remain closed. The diving well is open for warm-up and warm-down. Parents, swimmers, coaches, thank you so much for coming out to the East Winter Junior Championships. We're so glad that you were here. A special thank you to our hosts, Ohio State University and the city of Columbus. A huge thank you to all of our volunteer officials who make this meet and so many other meets all year long happen. We're so glad that you were here for another incredibly fast year of swimming. We'll see you soon, maybe even on a football field. Have a great drive home. Thanks for being here.